everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my 2015 favourites. I'm not going to mention a product from every single category I can think of. Instead, so that the video is not too long, I've just picked out the real standout products from the year and the things that I know I've really enjoyed using this year and that I will continue to use next year. I could do every category, but as I said, this video would go on for about half an hour, so I thought I would cut it down and just mention sort of the best of the best products really. So I'm going to start off with the beauty and then I've got a couple of fashiony bits at the end. So I'll start with perfumes, and I've got two to show you, both from Tom Ford. One is the Neroli Portofino and the other is the Noir Pour Femme. I bought both of these this year. I bought this one first and then I bought this one. They're just my favourite scents. I really like the Tom Ford perfumes. The bottles are absolutely beautiful. I've used quite a bit of this one. This is the 100ml size, which I think is the biggest one you can get in this one. And the Noir Pour Femme I have in 30ml. Both are quite strong fragrances. That's the packaging of that one. Both quite strong. This one is quite spicy, the other one is quite fresh. I think probably this is more of a winter one, even though I'll probably wear it all year round because I just really love it that much. So if you haven't smelt any of the Tom Ford fragrances, I'd highly recommend them, and these are the two that I really like. Next, onto makeup. Now, I've probably mentioned all of these things before in past favourites videos, so if you're wondering what I was loving in the summer, perhaps then just go back and watch my other videos. Well, this is like the edited down selection of the best of the best. So I'll start with eyeshadows, and I have two palettes. I have the Naked Smoky, which I got very close to the end of the year, but I know it came out earlier. And I've chosen this because I think it's just got everything in here. It's got loads of good neutrals, loads of smoky colours, shimmers, mattes, and all the colours I've been using all year are very similar to what's in this palette, so that's why I chose to show you this one. It's just really beautiful. It's excellent value for money, and I've just really loved this palette, and I think it's probably one of the best buy palettes that I've used all year, and I just really like it. The other ones I've used a lot this year are my Charlotte Tilbury palettes. I have this one, which is the Fallen Angel, and I also have the Dolce Vita, which is the red one. This one is sort of shimmery colours. As I said, it's quite similar to what's in the Naked Smoky, but I've been using this quite consistently all year, and there's really good quality and quite small as well, so if you want to take it out with you, it's really handy. Another eye product is the Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal pencil. I've been using this on my upper waterline, tight line, whatever you want to call it, since I got it, which I think was the start of last year, and it's just really good. It lasts all day, you don't have to touch it up. And I would never use a black kohl pencil before. It wasn't something that I used since I was a teenager, but I really got back into it this year, and this one is the best one I've tried. Mascara, the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. This is just the only thing I found that doesn't smudge on my bottom lashes. The brush is really small, so it's really easy to use, and it's just really good mascara, and I've bought about 3 or 4 of these this year. If you look in the description box of all my Get Ready With Me videos, you'll see a lot of these products are in those, so you can tell what I've been using all year. Another favourite, the Maybelline Brow Drama. This is a tinted brow gel, and honestly I've used this every day all year. I've never used any other brow gels this year. This has just been the one I go for. I get it in the shade Dark Blonde, and it's just something that I just repurchase over and over again. Another eye product is the Maybelline Gel Liner in a Pot. Whenever I've worn a black flick cat eyeliner, this is what I've used. I apply it with an angled brush from Eco Tools, again that's from Boots. Dead cheap, and it just lasts all day. It's such a good formula, and there's loads in the pot that you'll never use it up. It will dry up before you use it up, but I've been using this one for a good 6-7 months maybe, and it's still not dried up. Next, onto skin products. First thing is a powder. So I really like the Bourjois Healthy Balance. This is a powder I use for work. It was the powder I was using all the time until I found the one I'm going to show you next, but I thought I'd give it a mention because I do still use it every day for work. It's just a really nice powder. It doesn't look too matte, but it keeps your makeup on all day and doesn't leave you looking shiny, and it's also quite affordable because it's from Bourjois as well. The other powder I really like, which is the one I've been using sort of days off, weekends and over Christmas and things like that, is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, and you can see I've used quite a lot of this, and it's just the perfect finely milled powder. It's what I'm wearing today, and I just think it's absolutely seamless. You can't see it on the skin at all, and it just works really nicely with my foundation favourite of the year, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. Now this only came out at the end of 2015, but I've had to pick it as my favourite because it's just the best foundation I've ever used. It's better than anything I've ever tried. It's just absolutely fantastic. If you've got any kind of like redness, spots, anything like that to cover up, and you struggle to find a foundation, or you've got combination skin like I have, this is just the best thing ever. I tend to find that one pump is enough with a bit of concealer, or if I don't want to use any concealer, 2 pumps will give me a more full coverage effect. It's got SPF in it, the colour match is perfect. I use shade 2 in the fair range, and it's just the best foundation I've ever used. And the concealer that I've been really enjoying, I bought this towards the end of the year, but again it's my favourite one I've used all year, and it's the 17 Stay Time 18-hour concealer, so a quite affordable one from Boots. I think it's about £5, something like that, and it's just a really good flawless full cover concealer. I like this. If you find the collection one too drying, then try this because it's really good, and I get the shade Extra Fair, which is a perfect match for me, and it's just a really good concealer. More face products, another one from Charlotte Tilbury. I've really loved that brand this year, and this is the Film Star Bronze and Glow. As you can see, I've used loads of this. I've had it for over a year now, and I use this all the time for contour and highlight. I do tend to use the contour shade more and use different highlights with it, but I do really love both, and it's the best sort of contour. I did really like the Anastasia contour palette during the summer, but I just went back to this one as it's just a lot easier, and I just really like how it looks. And I use the Charlotte Tilbury brush that they sell with that to apply it. And another palette, again, that I've mentioned quite a lot, but I think deserves a mention in the yearly favourites, is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit. Before I got this, I was really loving the other Hourglass palettes, so the Ambient Lighting one, which basically had like 3 similar shades to this, and the blush one, which had 3 blushes in, and then I got this one, and then this kind of has everything in, but it does have different shades. So if you're a big fan of the Hourglass powders like me, then it's probably worth having a look at this as well. And lastly, on to lip products. First thing is the Charlotte Tilbury, again, Lip Cheat Lip Liner in Pillow Talk. This is a pink lip liner. I've used it all year, lasts all day, it's really good. I've used it under pink lipsticks, nude lipsticks, reds, any colour really, and it's what I'm wearing today with a lipstick that I'm going to show you in a minute, and it's just the best lip liner I've ever used. And also my most used lipstick is probably Penelope Pink, again from Charlotte Tilbury. Apologies that the sun is coming in now, and this is kind of like a brownie pink, so I really like it. As you can see, I've not got much left, and I just really like that. And another lipstick I've really been enjoying is my Tom Ford lipsticks. I've just got one out here to show you, but I have done a video, a lipstick lookbook of all my Tom Ford lipsticks if you want to see that. This one is a matte one in the shade Pussycat. They're just really luxury. I really like the formulas, they last really well, and the colours are really beautiful. And my favourite kind of budget drugstore lipsticks this year have to be the ones from Kiko. Not only is the packaging beautiful, but the formulas are really good, the colours are good, and they last a lot better. They're very similar, I think, to the MAC lipsticks. They don't have the same scent, but the kind of colours and the finishes are quite similar to MAC. This is a cream one in the shade 501, it's what I'm wearing today, but I've also been really enjoying a few other shades and a few other formulas, so I'd highly recommend those. On to skincare and hair care now. So my skincare favourites have to be 2 products that I've used every day for the whole year, and I think longer than a year. The first one is the Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish. I use this every day, every morning and every night. It's the only cleanser I really trust. I just think this is the best thing ever, and I've used this one, I've used all the special edition ones, and they're all so good. I buy the 150ml size, tend to buy them when they're on offer, because I just always go back to this. I will try other bits of things, but I always make sure I use this at least once a day because it's the only thing that keeps my skin clear and looking its best, so I really recommend that. And to take my makeup off, I've been using the Body Shop Chamomile Silky Cleansing Oil. As you can see, I've hardly any of this left now. I think this is my 2nd or 3rd one this year. Again, it's really good to take your makeup off. I use 2 pumps of the oil, smear it all over my face when my makeup's still on, and wipe it off with a face cloth, and all my makeup comes off. It's a lot gentler than using wipes or Bioderma or anything like that, and it's just so effective that you don't need to do anything else. I use this and then I follow up with the Lizzle because I like that clean feeling, but you wouldn't need to because this takes everything off. In terms of face masks, I've only really used 3 all year, and they're all from Origins, and I first got some of these in a set I think last Christmas, and they've lasted me really well, and they're the only things I've used really. And the first one is the Origins Out of Trouble 10-minute rescue mask. This is really good if you've got spots or blocked pores or your skin's feeling a bit congested, and it's just like a clay mask that you leave on for 10 minutes, wash it off, and it does make a really big difference. Another one is the Clear Improvements Active Charcoal Mask to clear pores. Another one that's good if you're having a breakout, congested skin, but these don't leave your skin too dry. What I like to do is put one of these on while I'm in the bath or something, and then when I get out I like to put on the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask, which is a really intense moisturiser. Really good if you've got dry skin or winter skin, and it's not too oily, so it doesn't leave you oily, it just really hydrates the skin, and any excess will just be left on the surface, so it's really good. I've had this sample size pretty much all year and I've not used it up yet, but it's really good, and I have got a full size already for when I do use it up. Couple of hair favourites now. The first one is the Reincarnation Mask from Bleach London. Apologies that mine is so screwed up, but I've used it quite a bit. It's a really deep conditioner for dry and damaged hair, which mine is, so I really like this. Another hair product is the Wet Brush. Now this has been an absolute lifesaver for me. I have really knotty, really thick hair, and before this I tried the Tangle Teasers, I tried a Body Shop brush, I tried everything, and they would all last about a month, and all the Tangle Teaser bristles would just be all bent and it wouldn't do anything and it wouldn't get the knots out. This is fantastic. It gets all the knots out. I can use it on wet hair, I can use it on dry hair. It's designed for wet hair, but this is the hairbrush I use all the time because it's the only thing that gets through my hair, gets the knots out without damaging it and without really hurting. And I did actually cut my hair shorter at the start of the year, which I don't regret at all, but I am growing it long now, and when it's longer it would just be impossible without such a good brush like this. So if you haven't tried it already, I'd recommend that. And that is it for my beauty favourites. I've got a couple of other things to mention. The first thing are my Great Frog rings. I bought these this year. I've been after them for a while, and I think I bought my first one, which was this one, around February. I bought this one, which is the rose, around Easter time, and I bought the small kudu, which is this one, in the summer. I got the first two I got online. I actually got that one resized when I went to the shop, and I bought this one in the Carnaby Street shop, and I really love them. I'd recommend them. They haven't tarnished, they have been really easy to care for, they just needed a little clean now and again because I do wear them quite often, and yeah, they've just been so good, and the people in the shop are really nice. So if you're looking for some kind of like different unusual jewellery, then I'd highly recommend the Great Frog. And yes, I do want to get more of them and build my collection up a bit more this year. And lastly is a handbag favourite, and I showed this last year. I bought it last Boxing Day, and it's my Givenchy Pandora Pure bag in small size. Now this is the small, but as you can see it's not very small. I use this as an everyday bag, but it's not too big if you want to use it as an evening bag. I really like this. I've used this the most all year out of all my other bags, and it just has a flap opening, and it has a big section and a smaller section and a zip at the back, and then it also has this little zip at the front, which I tend to put my phone in and like rail tickets and things like that. It has a small handle, and it also has the long strap. I use it mostly with the long strap, but I know they still make this style of bag. They make it in different colours now. I saw one the other week that has like a white stripe across, but I just have the plain black one with silver hardware, and I really love this bag. I get so many compliments on it, and it's just the one that I've used all year long, and I never get fed up with it, so I thought I would give it a mention in my favourites. So that's everything for my 2015 favourites. Do let me know what you've been loving in the comments below, as I'd love to know. And I hope you all had a great start to the year and are enjoying my sale haul videos. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my